Oh wow, so my game just crashed. That was weird. Let's continue that. Out of nowhere, the game just crashed. I have no idea why. It was very, very quick. It just shut down. And all of a sudden, I was back at desktop. That's the first time that's happened in this game. I felt like maybe I was experiencing a little bit of a graphical glitch or something. I'm not sure. Something kind of like jiggled or flickered on my screen, and I don't think it was a part of the game itself. And it kind of like juddered and then crash. Oh no, that sucks. Really? It sent me back to the last autosave. Oh, that's kind of annoying. We're back at that location. Well, I'm not going to bother talking to all the dead personnel. I'll skip that because we already know what they're going to say. Oh man, that's pretty annoying. I wonder if, like I did go back to that location. I think it's saved. It probably saved after I visited the Omicron Center. Let's just make sure. If it did all this correctly. No, it didn't, did it? It didn't even save that. Alright. Well, I'll just quickly run through this again. Yep, okay, offline. Let's get out of here. And then we've got to go around the side again. Jump through those hoops. Oh, the confidence is with me that time. I feel a lot more confident.
This better be the right way.
It is the right way. Deja vu. I'm kind of speeding through this now, but I hope I don't drop to my death. Well, now we know to go in the right direction, which is just down here. Speedy, speedy. Alright, thanks for bearing with me on that one. Not too bad. Got through that quickly. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Hopefully it doesn't crash again when I get to a certain position. Or almost a graphical position. Flushing is complete. Is it complete?
Let's find that suit.
It's happening again. Oh, it almost happened. Exactly the same place where it crashed before. Did you see that? It almost happened. No, it's not the exact place. It almost happened again. I actually went in there. Another crash. We're continuing. Another crash. It happened again. Almost in the same area. Not quite. The juddering happened. I thought it was going to crash. It didn't. But then just several seconds later, it happened again. Crashed the desktop. Unbelievable. I don't know what's going on. It's going to send me right back to the old spawn point again. You know what I think I'm going to do? I got to make a point to manually save it when I get into that, when the flushing system starts. Not cool. Not cool at all. Like that this could become a game-breaking bug. And I have a kick-ass computer. Like, I have high-grade computer. It's very good, not to gloat, but I've got a very, very strong rig.
This had better be the right way.
Can pretty much handle like any game. So it can't be my computer. I don't have problems and difficulties with games, you know. Virtual memory is good. Loading screen is great. I have a high processor. Good graphic chip. Very good graphic chip. Playing this game on a SD drive. Okay, so let's save the game. Save and exit. That's weird. Why is it forcing me to exit? I just want to save it. How annoying is that, right? Okay, well, I'm just gonna momentarily close this off. I'm gonna save the save this game and exit, and then I'm gonna boot it up again. I should be right in this room when that happens. Okay, I'm back. Very quickly, we're loading in again. And I think the strategy I'm gonna do here is just make a mad dash into that room. Like, maybe it's just like a weird graphical glitch thing that crashes and I have to get over that hump. I don't know. It kind of seems to be happening in the vicinity area. And it would be a shame if I can't proceed and continue this game due to a pretty fatal crash bug. Like, it starts here after the flush. That's when it starts. Graphically, it starts hiccuping all of a sudden. It seems like that. And then when I continue into the next room, it also it's happening there too.
Let's find that SOMA kid.
Okay, just gonna run through here. Let's just do stuff, and maybe it'll bypass that, whatever that bug glitch is. It's happening. No! Okay, going in again. It crashed again. Unbelievable. I went to touch that guy's dead body, and the game just crashed. So what I did is I took a moment to go onto the Steam community forums, and actually a lot of people on there coincidentally are complaining that at some points in the game it starts crashing all of a sudden. So I'm not alone in this. It's actually happened to quite a few people. Being how my rig is a very good one, I haven't really sampled much of this at all until this point in the game, but a lot of people are getting it quite frequently throughout the game, or at certain conjuncture points. So only one guy replied with something maybe helpful, I don't know, and he said go into options, put the VSync on at 60 hertz per second. So we'll see. Oh, I'm starting right here too. Hopefully I'm not going to be in a crash loop. Options, video, display, I believe. VSync is on. That's not helpful. I'm already playing on that. VSync on, refresh rate 60. That was the recommended to try to bypass these crashes. And unfortunately, I'm already playing on that. Can I go higher than that? I can. Because I have a kick-ass monitor, too. Like, I got a gaming monitor. So, got a good graphic card. So I can pump it. I can push it. Look at that, 165. That's great. I don't know. Is it better to go higher or lower? I don't know. I'm not that tech savvy with this sort of stuff. We have anti-aliasing, too. I mean, I could play around with that. I'm on Windows mode right now because I have to be. My Bandicam recorder doesn't work properly if I play this game in full screen mode. It doesn't record properly, which is strange. And I get that with some games, actually. So I have to go into windowed mode, so that's why I'm playing in window mode. That's my resolution right up there. Like I say, I've got a pretty good graphic card, so I'm not playing on 4K or anything, but that's almost as close as you can get to it. Let's try a refresh rate of, like, a crazy refresh rate at 165 and see what happens. If it gets substantially worse, then I'll know high is not good and I'll have to go lower. But I think I'm supposed to go higher. I think so. Okay, let's go back. Let's try this again. I'm just going to stand here for a moment and not even move. Okay, let's try looking around. Do you see that juddering? A little bit? Something funny's going on. My refresh rate is crazy right now, but look at that. This juddering. That's not normal. I mean, early in the game we were playing on 60 and it was nice and smooth. Something strange is happening. Maybe if I just walk around really slowly, like, not race the graphics. Maybe when the program is seeing a lot of visuals happening all at once, it gets it gets overwhelmed. Let's try. Okay, we didn't get a reading on that one. She got no head. Her head is just gone. Let's try here. This guy got no head. Okay, it's looking good so far. There's this weird judder though. I don't like it. Let's walk fast. Okay, that's working out. It seems to be okay for now. So I feel bad for those who have like a little bit of a lower end rig than I do. And to be honest, a lot of people have quite lower end rigs that can play this game, but you know, I'm fortunate enough to be able to afford this. My rig, as of like what I think early last year, I upgraded my rig substantially. But I feel bad for those who have lower end rigs, or even slightly lower end rigs than mine, which are still like really good rigs, right? Really good computers, because they may not be able to continue playing this game because due to these crashes, if they can't get that refresh rate up, right? My refresh rate is right up there. You know, it's how the monitor reacts with the graphic card, so I know that much anyway. And yeah, normally I like to play all my games on 60, right? But sometimes I'll pump it up. You know, it works my graphic card more. I've got some good fans in there. You know, good power supply. But generally, like, I'm very selective on what games I ramp up the refresh rate, right? You know, and it's usually my favorite games that I don't mind if it burns out and crashes all of a sudden because, you know, my system heats up too much. I got coolant and everything, which is good, but like Total War 3, if any of you guys know of or play Warhammer, Total War Warhammer 3, sorry. I tend to try to put my refresh rate quite up there with that game, and my rig starts to get a little bit hot, you know, when I play that game. It never crashes, but it'll get hot, right? And I noticed that. So, but this game, I didn't think I needed a high refresh rate. It's not like a high caliber game, right? But I need to. So, it's at 165 now, which is the maximum I can go. I'm just going to keep it there. Why not? It's not demanding on my system. My system's still fine over there, you know, so it's okay. But, yeah, I feel bad for the players that probably can't continue playing this game because their rigs can't support that high refresh rate for VSync, along with their graphic card. And even while I'm walking through here a bit... Oh, it's getting a little... Nope, there's still a bit of a juddering. My person is... The heartbeat is going. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. It might be... I think it's getting a little bit smoother now. Is it? No? Well, a little bit. I still see some kind of juddering. But we'll make do with it. Even at 165... hertz per second. I mean, we'll do it. Yeah, being how so many people are experiencing this at, you know, at certain points of the game, I think a lot of people are actually saying, from what I read, mid-game and on is where the crashes really start picking up. It's mid-game and on, and we're getting near the ending of the game. I'm thinking we're kind of on the ender. But yeah, that's not cool. Game developers, they really need to look at this and kind of figure out what's going on, fix it up. Whoa! Where did you go there, buddy? Saw ya. Oh, now it's... That's smoother. Now it's smoother. See that? Yeah, that's good. So after I walked through that door there, it feels good again. There's something funny going on in that kind of that area, that one area. Something strange going on with graphical bugs or whatever. I don't know what's happening, but that's where there's an issue. Now it's kind of good. It's decent. Okay, this is the medical bay. Laboratory, those are locked. Medical bay, dive room, dive storage. Oh, we're being recorded. Somebody's watching us. It's probably our friend and companion. What's in here? Pressure chamber. Yeah. Got some x-rays, some chest x-rays, pelvic. The brain. Let's take a peruse over here. North Hall. Carthage Industries. Okay, we got another green door. That seems to go down a corridor. Okay, so I'll go down there afterwards. But first, let's check this out. Got some cautionary alerts here. Explosive. I don't know what X means. And a falling hazard. Okay. I took WHMIS. I'm from Canada, Ontario, by the way. We have a WHMIS certification. I'm certified, so I know what a lot of these diagrams are. I've never seen X, though. I don't know what X is. Wait, do I know what X is? This is like WHMIS. America probably is something pretty similar, I would imagine, and maybe some areas in Europe. But, yeah, that's fall. That's explosive, reactive. X, I think X means like a more lower level generalized caution. I think so. I think I remember seeing an X, and that was newly updated. You know, like 10-15 years ago that wasn't there, but I recently got recertified, and X, I believe, is like amber alert, kind of like just be relatively mindful because there could be multiple hazards, and they're not as potent or not very potent, but be wary of it. But the potent ones are explosive and fall. Take fall damage. I don't see where we would fall in here unless we go inside. Is that looks like an iron lung almost? Well, we can't do anything here, so it allowed us into this room, but we can't actually do anything. Okay. You know, for the sake of things, I'm actually just gonna. Oh, I wanted to save my game, but I don't want to exit again and all that. I was gonna save my game because I don't want to automatically spawn outside again, or in that room. I mean, that's okay. I'm sure we'll get to an autosave very soon. It's kind of funny in this game that to do a manual save, it forces you to exit the game. Other than that, it's just autosaves. You get to remain in the game. Hello.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited.
We made it.
I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that
gravity.
fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
She
How
forgot
could I
that?
forget?
Isn't she like an AI?
So we do it again.
How did she forget
You
that?
want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
But Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
Power suit. Well, I'm still kind of weirded out, actually, that he is in a woman's body right now. Technically a corpse. A woman corpse body. Outfitted with a lot of robotics and cybernetics, I suppose. But, I mean, if I had the chance to move into a different type of body, I probably would, only because I'm used to being a man, you know. in real life, but also as far as the player character is concerned, you start off as a male, so you want to. I think you'd want to.
Simon, look for a suit in the lockers.
Okay, I'm just talking here, talking to nobody, talking to my audience. Not that you guys are nobodies, but I mean, here it doesn't make sense. She probably thinks I'm talking to nobody. Yeah, I would be probably open-minded for another type of body, hopefully a male body, or even anything that isn't a walking corpse already. I'd actually rather be a full robot at this point. It's kind of something unnerving about being a corpse.
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
Yeah, I'll get to that there, Catherine, but first I want to look around the room at some other cool things. Proper usage. Okay. Put on the neoprene undersuit and body harness. Check the HSP for visual damages. I'll let you guys read that, skim that one over. Okay, well, we don't have a partner.
What are you waiting for?
Oh,
find a power suit and let's get on with this.
Do not try to fix it yourself. Contact maintenance. There is no maintenance. Very heavy suits, huh? Okay. Don't hold your breath. Don't stay out too long. Don't dive too deep. Don't dive with malfunctioning equipment. Regular training, okay. Don't hold your breath. I don't think we breathe anyway. I'm not too sure about that, though. Being the robot thing that we are.
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
Was that battery life or something? Don't dive too deep due to pressure. That makes sense. Okay. What's this here? Got a photo. Cool. What's this thing? Oh, it's a tablet. Power suits tested and ready. Jasper confirms. Omicron scans.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, she's
Find a power
Catherine.
suit and let's get on with this.
Getting a little bit annoying. Load equipment and extra rations. Climber calibrated for weight. Allen confirms. Cool. Crane operator ready. Omicron standing for pickup. 2 days. All right. That's just meant to look at, I guess. Oh, that's another Omicron tool. Busted up, it seems. Locked. 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 Locked.
Simon!
Yeah.
Look for a suit in the lockers.
Oh, well, all the lockers are locked there, Catherine. So, can you point me to the direction of a, maybe a lock and key? Sock? No, nothing here. We gotta look, I think we gotta look for locker keys. What are these things? Oh, these are different types of lockers. Dive suit locker. Literally says that right on
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
Yes, you don't need to repeat yourself many times over. Nothing in there. You know what? Let's go with, I feel good about D. Let's go with D. It's like literally an arrow pointing right to it. Yes, activated. Okay. This does look heavy. Cool.
Oh,
not cool.
God.
Not cool anymore.
Nice.
That was...
I found one of the power suits.
Rayla,
There's a dead
yeah.
woman inside. At least I think it's a woman.
It's gross.
Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross.
Why?
This could work in our
Why
favor,
are they
though.
missing their
Look for a
heads?
terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
Ew, that's disgusting. Dead body still there. Herber. That's her. Activate the terminal. Power suit, HPS tracking. Okay, let's look at the power suit. Information. A high-pressure power suit generated to withstand temperatures spanning from 50 to... Wow, that's quite a spectrum. -75 Celsius, while keeping a steady 40C default on the inside. Whew, a steady 40C as default inside? I'd be baking. That is, wow. I'd be baking hot. That's, I mean, survivable for the human, but very comfortable, I'd say. Oh, you know why? Because water temperature. They're underwater and water is cold, you know, in the ocean, so it'll probably offset that a bit. It'd probably get down to 30, I would think, or something like that. Could be. The suit will automatically shield the wearer from pressure and maintain the normal 1 ATM up to the depth of 5,000 meters. The onboard controller monitors the wearer's physical state and is able to minimize risk of shock, hyperventilation, and even dehydration. Wow, pretty cool. Okay, usage. The suit is easily assembled through rotating neck and wrist rings that lock the gloves and the helmet in place. Note that the joints won't seal unless the controller is able to identify a wearer through a set of sensory systems. Suits may be locked to specific personnel, but as a default, the suit will accept anyone. Okay. Controller. The controller is the onboard computer monitoring pulse, brain activity, body temperature, and stress through skin conductance. It uses this information to provide the wearer with the safest experience. Let's do tracking. Is anything moving? Nope. Climber station. It's got these red triangle nodes of interest. And one down tow as well. Okay. Oh, tracking for the suits. So it's 3 suits. One here at Omicron, which makes sense. One at the climber station. Oh, the dead guy. The dead person. The climber station, right? There's a body there. Technically, there's... Oh, that guy was wearing a suit, but then there's another dead person nearby that wasn't wearing a suit, actually. I don't think, like, more of like a helmet thing. It looked like a person not wearing a suit. And there's one Tau as well. So, activation. Pod A, B, C, D. Well, we already activated D. Oh no, we didn't activate it. We just opened it. Okay, let's activate it now. See what happens.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
Retry.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, well, this is kind of gross, and no change. The dead body, the corpse body, is yet another female that we'd be moving into, along with the power suit now. Can't I just get a dead man corpse? Like, so at least a male? The airlock. Should I take this with me again?
Come on,
No.
We need to get a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
Okay. We're gonna flood this baby. Oh, we don't have the tool anymore. Well, I need that, don't I? I don't think it let me take it. Let's try again. I'm gonna take this tool. I need it. Hello? Why can't I take this?
Look for a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
Okay, well maybe I'm not supposed to go there in that direction yet. Maybe I'm supposed to still kind of hunt around here and look for these items. Can't get through there. Nothing's here. Those are boots. No. Anything on this table? No. That one, no good. No, nothing here. Go back in that other room.
Don't forget, we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
Thanks, Catherine. You don't need to tell me this every 2 seconds. Oh yeah, she opened up some of these other doors, so that's cool. Alright. Well, let's, came through that one. So let's go through, the North Hall. What's in here? La la la. What's that? Kerosene. Ooh. Drawers. That's locked. That's locked. That's also locked. 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 Okay. Well, nothing in there. We're just, that was a circle, complete circle. Did anything open up in here? No. I don't want to be in this room because it can get a little bit close to glitchy. Oh, what the heck was that? That was not a glitch. That was intended, I think. That's weird. Am I supposed to go back through here? I don't want to. It gets glitchy. I don't want to get a game crash again. This door was not open before. I was really hoping to find something in here. But that's not looking to be the case. No. Will this open up any again? I don't think so. No. Nothing in there. I don't know where I'm supposed to find these items. Nothing in there. Yeah, there's definitely no way to get through this area. Anything else more here? No. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go back. Back. I'm getting a bit stumped here. Something kind of triggered when I went all the way back in that room, so I just don't want to go back there because I feel like I'm gonna get another game crash. Yeah. Maybe we don't have a choice. I'm gonna go through here. Oh! That's what happened. he popped up for a moment. Is that computer activated? Oh, okay. An unusually sedated orange Roffy found hovering outside Omicron's substation. It had remarkable bone growth that seemed to interfere with its perception. Brought it inside to study it, but it stiffened and died in the process. During post-mortem study, the thing kicked back to life while being out of water. Kept swinging for a few minutes. Pardon me. So I returned it to an aquarium. It instantly started banging into the glass and bludgeoned itself to death before I could relocate it. Roffy. Shelley, dead on arrival. Claudia Amos. Derby and Waldrick identified it as what was sabotaging the Lumar probe at about 900 meters depth. It's a 150 centimeter long rubberfish that looks like it had merged with some other kind of fish or shark. It's the freakiest form of mutation I've seen so far. It's clear that it is getting worse. Something is causing this. And I'm not buying the radioactive follow nonsense that Orvari can't shut up about. Johann Ross, dead on arrival. The dead man was found on the climber this morning, has been identified as Rohan Ross, the AI psychologist working at Tau. Can't even begin to imagine what has happened down in the abyss, and frankly, I won't risk losing my staff by going down there to look. If the ARC team is alive, which I highly doubt, they will have to find a way to give us a sign. We're not going down there again without good reason. Oh. Jeez. It's like whispering happening. It's whispering in my head. Midsection, containment. Okay, upper, lower. Okay, got over midsection. Omicron lockdown. Interesting. The upper. The lower. The midsection. Try pressing the override button. Air removing lockdown. Stand by for diagnosis. Finding fault location. Like, I think we're just trying to access some of these other rooms, but we can't right now. Power room. System overload. Launching rerouting utility. This game is so cool. Oh, man. Oh, what is this? Reset sequence. Station overview. Some kind of a puzzle. Okay. I'm trying to get power back on, I think, at certain levels. Cause is a system overload, so we gotta taper that down a bit. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, I just pressed that button and he's got locked out. Okay, it won't let me reverse that. Let's try pressing this button here. We suffer. Did you see that? Little thing just popped up and said, "We suffer." It's like some kind of another entity is trying to communicate through the computers to us in a moment. That was weird. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. This is weird. I'm trying to figure this out. No idea what I'm doing. What is this? It's like connecting. Well, I don't know what to do here. Should I connect over to this side? A nightmare? What did I just read? What did it say that? It said something funny there. Let's just go up here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Am I supposed to fill all these? Am I supposed to fill them up? Let's try going up here then. Let's go off here. Let's go over here. That one's... Oh, probably have to go in this direction. That direction. I think I'm supposed to follow it. That failed, didn't it? System overload. Oh, it's overloading again, isn't it? Let's do a reset. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do that. I think we have to fill all those up. And I just... I just kind of stuck myself there. Okay, let's look at this. Is that what we're supposed to do? It gives no sense of direction, not even a hint. But I do have pretty good IQ, and I'm usually pretty good with these types of very abstract puzzles. Not just because I play a lot of video games, puzzle-related video games, but I take these weirdo tests and stuff. You know, growing up. So let's go here, there, there, there. And then we'll kind of circle around here, get through the bridge. And then I want to be careful here. Oh, a little bit of interruption. Yeah, we can kind of navigate around, and I see. Okay, go here, 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 there. Ta-da! And connect. That is we did it. Removing lockdown. Told you, I got a pretty good IQ. But, you know what? Some other times I make some pretty silly mistakes too, to be honest. I want to look at this again, actually. Upper, lower. So the upper and lower is still locked, but the midsection is opened up now, right? Wow! Stop doing that! The guy just appears. I don't know why he's just appearing all of a sudden. Okay, let's go into the clean room. Did unlock all the midsection doors for us here. Whoa, what's happening? Locked us in here. We're being scanned. Why are we being scanned? I think this is just facility protocol. Before I walk into this room, let's just take a little bit of a peek through these dirty windows. Biosafety cabinets. Cleaning room. Ugh. Gross. Emergency shower. Emergency shower. She probably threw... No, he probably threw himself in there because he's contaminated. He was trying to wash it off, and then, what, did his head explode or something? Why don't these people have heads? It's like their heads explode. That's jammed. That's not going anywhere. Yeah, right. Is this got some kind of strange sludge on the counter? Huh? What the heck is that? What's that making that noise? Is this thing on the table making a strange noise? It is. This is making a strange, almost like a voice. Two seconds. Almost looks like a petri dish connected to electrodes. 3 minutes, 16 seconds, 41 milliseconds. Oh, that other one was actually 2 milliseconds. Okay, well, that's what happened in about a little over 3 minutes. A growth is occurring. It's like they're experimenting in petri dishes. Wow, after more than 11 minutes? Is that 11 minutes? 21 seconds and 4 milliseconds? Or is that 11 hours, 21 minutes and 4 seconds? Hard to say. Hard to say on that one, actually. Could be neither or. I mean, how fast is this growth? Is it very quick, or is it over the course of hours? Look at that. That's amazing. And frightening at the same time. 26. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy stuff. Oh! Poor guy. It's like he's being controlled. Lisa Cameron. The The structure gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even when removed from a power source. If applied to circuits, it seems to help out with connectivity. Oh, weird. So, the gel, the structure gel, is that weird mass stuff that we keep seeing around. Is that right? Function. It seems like it's not only connectivity, but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. Weird. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Wow, this is so cool. This game just gets better. Like, you'll learn more as you go. Like, I had no idea what that weird growth stuff really was at all until about now. I'm starting to get a sense of it. Like, way later in the game. But I like that. That's awesome. That really makes me think. It sounds to me, because I love the study of you know, our neurology, our brain neurology as human beings. You know, and I made mention of this previously. I'm a computer. I like to do code for computer. I'm a programmer, game programming mostly, but I like programming, and you really have to like narrow down your code. You know, if you want something to work a certain way, and you have something in mind for that thing to function a certain way, you take a measure of code specific to that. That's all you need. You don't need anything more, right? But that's how you know, we program our things, our machines, our softwares, our, you know, AI, whatever, right? Mostly our AI. I shouldn't say entirely our AI. But the human brain's different. We're odd. We have a mechanism, and I'd say it's fairly specific. You know, it's fairly specific. But we have an oddity. The coding that goes into it, and we usually grab it from everywhere else in our reality. Some of it's innate, genetically innate, you know, but we grab a lot of it from our reality, and it's too much. It's a lot of different type of code out there, and then our brain picks and chooses what code we actually need that makes sense for us to run our operandus, right? Or what we are trying to, you know, focus on and do. And a lot of it has to do with our mechanical tool bits, right? What we can actually do physically, not just psychologically or mentally. But we get a lot of extra information coming in. You know, I don't know if that's a good thing or not for the human being. It has its pros and cons. I would say good thing in the end, because that's what I think allows us to evolve and develop through time. That we have extra information that we don't even necessarily need, but that extra information kind of makes us think about, this seems like nothing junk to us, but under certain conditions, maybe we can do something with it, and that allows us to develop and evolve and do a little more, reaching outside of our reality, do a little bit more, which we've always been doing as the human species, right, through time. Successfully, I might add. Rather successfully. But yeah, that extra information sometimes is not good for us at the same time, because it anchors us down, confuses us. Sometimes it can make us go a bit crazy. You know, and I'm talking mostly psychological, like with the brain, but sometimes when we get too much information coming in down to our more bodily level, it also can confuse our body, can confuse our cells, confuse, you know, all the inner workings of the body, right? If too much information is coming in that it otherwise doesn't need or is not quite programmed to have, and that's where you know, we can develop cancers and weird oddities that happen with the body, maybe some disease and things like that, right? So it's not always a good thing. Our body and our mind really has to be able to facilitate that information coming in and safely try to analyze it, if not make sense of it, but analyze at the very least. Because if we're not responsible with it, you know, then things can go wrong. And they do tend to go wrong, but things can go wrong. Now, often with us, we're not in control of that. Like, a lot of it we're not in control of. It's dictated automatically without our knowing, especially on the physical level, but psychologically and mentally, we do have a bit more control with that, right? We can pick and choose some of the things that we take in and decipher, and whether we want to work with that, keep it, or throw it out because it's useless, or maybe it could be dangerous to ourselves or others, right? So we can throw it away. Anyway, this got me thinking about that. Really cool. Very cool. I like that. I'm a science brain, by the way. I really get into depth with some stuff, especially fringe sciences. I love it. But I love physics. I love physics. I love math. I love biology. Oh man, am I ever into it? You know, I read so many books. I've read so many books growing up. You know, I don't practice this stuff really. It's just information I like to have in my brain, just for the sake of exploration, and I just like knowing things, right? So I like to think about stuff. All right, so to uncalibrate, you know, that's kind of interesting. It's good, you know, it's good to unload some of that stuff, right? And get rid of what you don't need. Sometimes it frees you up, you know, and you're not carrying that burden around with you that can do you no good, do you damage, right? Sometimes it's better just to get rid of it, lighten up, and then focus on what needs to be focused. Run the efficiency level. Pathology by Jacob Hirepin. Applied gel to dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same I'm trying to read this and the screen keeps doing that. The same habitat as a living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. It's like a zombie. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid, as the gel had hardened within it. Weird. It's almost like self-destructive. Progress. Reanimated another mouse with structure gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Amos. The results were impressive. The thing appeared catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker. Oh, I'm getting zombie vibes here. To avoid this thing hardening as before, the electromagnets are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided us the ability to somewhat control it. Okay, that's a cool science behind it. Like a weird kind of alien enigma here. It's so weird and cool at the same time. I really like how they're so descriptive in this, though, in the game. Very cool. It's like it has an automatic shutdown time or period. Like these things operate, and they're meant to kind of expire, but there are ways to trick that system and, you know, keep these things going, right? Electricity. Wow. Okay. Or it could be that they're intended to work that way, and the electricity and feed is their lifeblood, right? And that's what does keep them going. And if they're without that for too long, that's where they basically die. It's like electricity is their food, so that could very well be the case at point here. Chemical analysis by Paula Lansky. The structure gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It's still the same cross-linked gel with aligned graphene in a polysaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new properties. It says we suffer. See that? The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never even have dreamt of. Study results by Claudia Amos. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers, were manipulated by WoW via structure gel. They have in some manner been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by a cancerous growths that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask. That one just said take the gel. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI, but it all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or a carefully programmed mercy killing. Yeah, that's debatable, right? But it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. So that's a tidbit of something. The comet. The comet came down, hit Earth. There's something in that comet. Some kind of alien something. And it infected the world and people. Right? That's what happened, I think. Very cool. Very cool. I love the story direction of this game. It keeps you guessing, and then it gives you some things here and there. It gives you stuff as you go. So, some really cool stuff too. I'm really enjoying the story of this game. Yeah, very much so. Never seen something of that speed. Ratus... I can't even pronounce that. C gel uncalibrated. Oh, okay. Take the gel. Nothing's ever easy in this game, ever. Control chip malfunction. Service required. Can't access that now. Great! Everything I touch breaks. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to fix that up somehow. Oh, I see that chipset right there on that monitor. I like the sound of rain. Or something. Oh, rain. The shower. It's the shower. Dispense gel. We don't have a gel. Dispense gel. What is this thing? Let's look at that first. Cell 1. Recording. That's the chipset that I think we have right now. But it's malfunctioning. Let's dispense gel. Oops, I don't know if we should have pushed that button. If we dispense the gel onto the circuit board? Where's that circuit board? Where is that even? That's through a monitor, but where is the actual... Oh! Gee, look at this one. This is a mouse. I'll bet you will see it here. There it is! Right there. It's quarantined. That's really cool. Okay, and then we dispense the gel, then what do we do with this lever? I don't know. I'm a scientist that has no idea what I'm doing. Oh, that moves it around. Okay, it only... Oh, wow, that really moves it around. Moves it right off the table. Oh, we're moving it right through the room. This is crazy. I'm gonna move it to the mouse. That's so weird. Okay. Move it to the mouse. Let's dispense the gel again. On the mouse this time. Oh, just playing around. It's like injecting the gel inside of it and then shocking it. A little bit of electricity. Wow, look at that. It just grows in on it. It just merges with the life form. Now it's controlling it. Look at those pus things developing on it. Ugh. It's like this is cybernetics. Alien cybernetics, I would say. Very cool. Yeah, I've always thought about cybernetics in like the human capacity, like we build it, but I never really thought about alien version of cybernetics. Okay. Well, I don't know what else to do here with that. Oh, let's just bring it back to the do it again. I don't think anything's gonna happen this time. Yeah. Oh, the game is glitching a bit. The audio just went out. Now it's back. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Yeah, cool. Well, I think that was just for the sake of doing something cool in the game. I don't think it's any catalyst towards progressing at all. Look at that.
It came back to life.
Oh, he's making a comment.
Something like it.
Yeah. Reanimated, for sure. I don't know if we should open that. Is that allowing us to open it? Let's do this one first. I don't want that rat jumping out at me. I don't think he can. Wow, this is crazy cool. Look at this. Well, look what we can do. We can pull this right out. Okay, we can pull it out to look at it, but nothing more, it seems. Alright. Wow. Oh! I can put that in there. Oh. Maybe I can repair it with the laser at least. Oh, I wonder if circuitry breaks, if you can bring it back to life in the same kind of way. That's what they said, right? Before, it was said that this alien gel stuff can sometimes help to make machinery work proper again, or even better than its intended purpose. Okay, let's try that. Push that in there. Oh, let's just push that in. Might as well keep everything quarantined for now. I want to look at this rat. I'm gonna open this up before I do work on that chipset. Yeah, we're not allowed to pick it up or touch it, but we can certainly look at it. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. This game is so cool. Apply the gel. Okay. Let's plug it back in. This is wild. Let's plug it back in, see what happens. Get uncalibrated. So open that. It worked. That's so cool. Okay, we have the gel. So we have that piece component. We need like a battery. We need a battery and we got the... Wasn't it a chipset? Okay, well we certainly do have like a whole vial of, or a tube of gel. Let's get back out here. We have one of the items. We need a battery and what was that third item? I might have to get her to remind me. Yeah, he's gonna pop up. I knew it. Get out of here. Oh, leave. I was a little bit worried for a moment. He wasn't leaving quick enough. Normally he just goes away very quickly. The North Hall. Yeah, we're gonna go into that room next. What is this? The laboratory? Okay. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna take a break for now. For this segment, and then I'll resume again on the next one. Likely tomorrow I'll get back to it. So yeah, we're going to enter the laboratory when we return.